Well, this is Lake Alice here at the bottom of the Edith block. Josh and Hamish have headed up the valley, up into those hills over there somewhere, and I'm heading up that ridge there to hopefully a lake at the top tonight and set up camp there. But yeah, it's cool getting that young 8 all the way in, bugling right there, so it's wicked. About 4 hours from the lake, or the chopper actually landed down there in that shingle. So yeah, 4 hours up to here, and not at the top, but sort of broken out into the open. You can see a bit in here. There's one bull bugling down in here somewhere as I've been walking up, which has kind of boosted the morale a bit. I've got one bugling down there, and well, what sounds like a red roaring over just in there. I think he's about to come in. He's slowly coming up this ridge. I've got a second glimpse of him, and he's definitely not a shooter, so I'll try bring him in as far as I can and get it on camera. Camp's all set up for the first night. I haven't forgotten anything yet, so it's looking good. I'm going to use the last millimeters of sun to try dry out my sweaty socks and gaiters. Well, I'm just watching that red hind up on the skyline there, and then I started going through the photos and videos I took on the camera of those 2 bulls that came in to me. I was literally just in there somewhere. Well, it was the 2 bulls, so one came in after the other 2 different bulls, which was pretty epic. But they're both real young, super young. I think there was one might have been an 11 or maybe a 12, and the other one was a 10. Camp's all packed up. I've smashed some breakfast and a coffee, and I think I'm going to sit down and do one last glass over all that country before I meander on up through that saddle and around over yonder. Well, I'm pretty much into the saddle now. I've actually bloody good going up the side here and sidling along. Heaps of tracks, so yeah, we're going to follow this ridge for a bit and probably scoot around the side of it because it gets a bit gnarly up the top. Just down there. I've been bugling that one down the hill a bit here, trying to get him to come up, and then hear a bit of movement off in the bush here, and bloody 2 spikers come try to sneak in on me. Nice wee wallow here. This one looks pretty freshly used. It's all stirred up. I'm heading today up and over there, hopefully drop over the backside of that one there. So yeah, I'm going to sidle down probably through here, drop into these little clearings and cruise up this ridge. Now that was a climb. Jeez. That's where I'm heading. I've spent the last 45 minutes glassing to all of this country. Haven't spotted anything except Josh and Hamish. They've set up camp down there. They haven't seen anything. Oh, nah, he said he saw one young bull when they were climbing up because they came up through here today. That's George Sound at the top of my finger there somewhere, and this is the George River block in here. Just cruising on this ridge. It's not too bad going actually. Unless you fell down there, then you'd be pretty sore. No cigar with the old Wapiti tonight. Just glassed up in this basin here and down on these flats beneath us, but nah, I think the wind buggered it for us actually. It's day 3 of the trip and Fiordland's finally started to throw some bad weather at us. It's completely white out outside and been raining most of the night. Well, that's day 3 done and dusted. As you can probably hear, it's still raining and windy. Wind hasn't actually been too bad, but hopefully it doesn't get too much worse, otherwise, yeah, we'll be in a bit of strife, I think. Josh has just spotted a cow in that basin we were glassing 2 nights ago, just over the switch from camp, so got the big camera and hopefully a big 14-point bull steps out. Up there, and then sidle around into the top of the head basin we're looking into this morning. Hopefully see what's over the other side. Pack's not too much lighter, bit of a bugger. Saddle's just there somewhere, just up there, hopefully. Taking us about an hour from camp. Cleg's starting to roll in now, so I'll try to shoot up there and have a quick glass. Rip a day. Yeah, it's frickin' steep. Rain's starting to come in. Well, other than that group of cows and spikers and yearlings and that 10-point bull over there about a k away, nothing else was spotted. Here come the boys. And here comes the rain. Straight in the mud, bro. Camp's all packed up. We've shouldered the packs. Now we're going to head off down the hill, down to the main river and start heading up the valley. It's a bit deep there. We made it down to the valley floor after about 3 hours coming down. We're all drenched. Bush is pretty wet. Spotted lunch down by the river. Down this nice wee down here. Over some lunch, the lads have decided to not waste this beautiful campsite. So we're going to stay here tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to part ways, and Josh and Hamish are going to head up the valley to a wee rock biv. It's about 3k upstream, and I'm going to see if I can't get up in there. It's going to be a mission and a half, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get up in there and then onto the tops, and then meet up with the boys at the saddle in a few days. So yeah. Wicked morning has awoken us. Sun's just started to come up now, it's just started to get light, so we'll smash some porridge, pack camp up and head up there. Rightio. The pack's shouldered and we're charging up the river for a bit before we cut off and try and gain some altitude. I'm well and truly bluffed here. Runs all the way around there, so hopefully I'll drop back down, try to scoot around, and it looks like maybe another wee less steep bit just around the corner, but other than that, if that doesn't work, I think I'm a bit buggered. Oh. Just monkey scrub and vertical with a pack and gun, all your gear. Holy shit. Finally broken out into some open country. Been going about 4 hours from camp. So, yeah, I'm rooted. Just climbing through monkey scrub for the last hour, hanging off shit. Yeah, wasn't fun. Well, other than the few cows, nothing else spotted around. This young bull, he's about to disappear out of sight. That's where we're heading over the next couple of days, these tops here. And then that's Edith Saddle. I've got a buddy army following me. About what? 8 gears or something? That guy over here. Behind me somewhere. There he is. Wicked. This is the bull in the George River block. It looks to be either a very long 10 or a 12 maybe. We're about 1.5 k's away here, so yeah. Well, as I was setting up camp, I literally just finished setting up camp, and a bugle came from just like 100 metres away, so I ran up the hill and spotted him. A young 10-pointer, I think. Well, he's still bugling down there, but doesn't want a piece of me, so back to camp. I'm going to cook up some backcountry and head just over there to Glass, down into this basin. I'm just trying to eat my backcountry, and old mate behind us there. I don't know if you can pick him out on that, standing on that ridge. There, decided to start barking at me. What a good bastard. Beauty night. The old mountain alarm clock. The bastards have found me. I think the weather's supposed to turn tonight, so we're gonna make our way around the tops, and then to that saddle hopefully tonight. Pack's on, up the hill we go. Well, bloody good. Just heard a gunshot from down in the valley and got on the radio to Josh and Hamish, and it sounds like he's dropped the beauty.
Stoked. Josh has just downed the fucking whopper.
Biggest stag I've ever seen in my life.
We're just about to go and see him.
It's 20 to 12.
And
We've been stalking him since 8 o'clock this morning. And we've been hearing him up and up. He sort of moved. He came below us and then he came above us. We thought he fucked off, got our packs.
Big throaty roars.
Did a roar over here and we heard him way up here and he's fucking hightailed it up beside him. And then roared him in and got behind this log here. And then fucking roared him in and he's got quiet. All of a sudden just saw one big side of an antler.
How far out is he? How far out did he come in?
He's 20 metres away.
The Glaze Knock, that's where we'll be heading out tomorrow probably, and then Edith Saddle, just down there. That's where camp's going to be tonight, I have to guess. Nice wee bloody setup here. There's a fireplace sort of thing in there and a few spots to put up a few tents. Trench is already dug for that bloody Fiordland weather. The tent just up in here. Nice wee sheltered posse under the trees. Oh, go! Shit! Got the whole donk with you. The young horn having a swim. Well, off on a wee adventure in the rain. Down that way to the Glaze Knock hut. Well, that's Midnight Creek, so yeah, not feeling too optimistic that we'll be able to cross the Glaze Knock at the bottom. Well, made it about an hour down a hill, down to the Glaze Knock River, and she was pumping. Slowly but surely the weather started to get better. There's actually blue skies above us now, which is awesome, so give it another 10-15 minutes and the river should drop a bit and we could hopefully cross. Oh, we're back on the hoof. Made it across the river safe and sound. I wasn't allowed to bring the GoPro out because some people think it might be a bit cursed. Yeah. Well, you don't have a life jacket on, you'll just sink again.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah. Trapline marker. We've been looking for this Before I shit you not, about now. Well, we're about to cross the Henderson Burn. Just done it now actually. And then it should be about 2 hours to the hut. So yeah, crack on into it and try to get there before dark. Well, made the hut.
I don't know if I'll do it again tomorrow.
Just a couple K to the boat. No one in the hut. It's too good a weather up on the hills, I guess. I'm going to go down and check if me knot on the boat has worked. Bloody hope so, otherwise it'll be a long swim. Ooh.
Oh,
no. Beauty.
Beauty. Cheers, boys. Well done. Cheers. Cheers, big dude.